elementary. I'm almost out of power. I gotta like power up my Surface tablet. Oh. And you're here in the office of Mr. Toops, the Jedi of Believe. And today we're going to continue doing Star Review 4. This is the second part of this. Let me start recording. Oh, the power of technology. Now I have a whiteboard in my room. Okay, we're going to start with number 15. So yesterday we did some problems on the top. We're going to continue on, look at 15. And look at the second one. You should be able to do the first one on your own. But on the second one, let's solve this for x, and we'll get x equals negative 10, won't we? If you were to graph that line, it would go through the x-axis at negative 10, wouldn't it? It would look something like this, wouldn't it? And it would be vertical, right? An x equal line is vertical. A y equal line is horizontal. This would have an undefined slope. Vice versa. On the next problem, if you divide by 3, we get y equals negative 5. If you were to graph that line, it would be a horizontal line to the y-axis at negative 5. It would be flat. It would have a 0 slope. So y equal is 0 and x equal is undefined. An x equal line has an undefined slope. A y equal line has a 0 slope. That is huge. Make sure you get that down. Let's do number 16. Please do these problems the same way. Just get the slope of these two. Sometimes the other numbers, like I messed up last year when I made these, don't have time to edit them, but just use the first 2 points every single time. Technically, you should get the same slope on all of them because it's a constant rate of change. Remember also, underline function of, this is my y, this is my x. Y is a function of x. Y is a function of x. So my y will be dollars and my x will be shrimp. This Toops loves shrimp. Okay, now then, let's go on. Let's go to the top. Fraction bar minus minus. And I'm going to put 25 minus 13 over 10 minus 4. So 25 minus 13 is 12 divided by 6. So it's going to be 2, right? And it's going to be 2. And remember, this is y per x. So it's going to be $2 per shrimp. That's how you physically write out what slope is. So on this one, you're identifying your x and your y. You're doing y minus y over. This hasn't changed. Have y'all figured that out? These Star Review problems repeat. You should be getting quicker at these. Turn the page. These are probably the most important. This will be on test 1.3. All of this will be on from here down to here. Those 4 problems will be on. Make sure you know how to do this. This is easy. Any part of this can be on the test. Okay, so let's do number 18. Remember, you're going to generate a y equals gx plus s equation. Oh. Okay, so on this problem here, he has $60. That's going to be our starting number, and each try costs $1.50. That's your growing number, and he wants to win a giant stuffed possum. Oh. Won't that look spiffy? Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, nothing beats a stuffed possum teddy bear. Oh. Okay, now then. Each try costs money, so he's not earning money, he's spending his money. So negative 1.5x plus 60 would be our equation. Okay, so the slope of the line is 1.5, and it represents, right here, if you look at 1.5, each try cost. Okay, so that's y per x, so the dollars per try, right? So it's going to be $1.5 per try. Okay, and this is going to be our y, and this is going to be our x, or actually a per try or per game, right? Okay, so let's go over here. This is important to know, people. The y-intercept is your starting number, right? The y-intercept will always be the starting number. In this case, it's 60, and it's the starting amount of money. Every single time, y'all should be getting this. Starting amount of whatever y is. If y is ounces or whatever, that's your starting amount. The x-intercept, how many 1.5s are in 60? How many times can you do 1.5 into 60? And you could do it 40 times, right? So at 40 tries, it would be $0, right? So after the 40th attempt, he's got $0. So how many times will that 1.5 go into 60? Now then, let's go over here. Our y is dollars and our x is tries. And we start off at 60 bucks. And we're going to go down here to 40 tries, right? And just connect them. That's what your graph will look like. So it's going to go from $60 down to 40 tries. At 40 tries, it'll have 0 on it. This right here will turn into the domain. And this up here will turn into the range on it. Okay, so let's go down to this one. This could be on your test too. So our domain is going to go from 0 to 40. And remember, you put less than's and x in there, right? So the x can be anywhere between 0 and 40. The range, let me clear that up. The range can go anywhere to y, right? And it's going to go up to 60 bucks. Please be able to do this. This will be, you're going to have something like this on your test where you got to define the domain and range. The independent variable is your y, or I'm sorry, that's your x-axis. That's your x-axis label. And the x-axis label is the tries. And your dependent variable is your y-axis label. The dollars depend on the tries. And the dependent variable would be the dollars, right? So your independent variable is your x, your dependent variable is your y. Okay, we will finish up some of these tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful day today. It's going to be fantastic. Let me stop recording here. Remember, you are awesome. Always believe, and you were created to do wonderful things. Have an awesome day.